Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel and we are posting and we're starting with the reading of July very soon. Maybe we've not even started June as of now, but then yeah, June's readings are already there on our channel so you can see them. And soon you're starting with a new practice also, so we are going to put the readings on our channel, on our website rather. So it will be a written prediction on our website. So you can go and read it for yourself just in case you're not comfortable with the language Hindi and you don't understand that. So for the English viewers till May, we are posting thing for the month of June. We'll be writing it down and putting it on our website so that you don't miss on to the predictions for the month of June also. So let's go ahead. Aries and see what are the energies are telling you and telling me about the month of July for you. How are the vibes? And we're starting with the theme card for the month of July. We will see what is the theme of the month for you, how the month is going to start and cover the kind of energy for you and the kind of energies which will be covering you in the month of July. So let's get ahead. The card which has come for you is divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are uh, especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So you know your current situation already. You know how the situation is going to be, how the people around you are going to be behaving with you. So you know that already. The divine power is guiding you. The divine, energy is already channeling you as per the situation, the kind of people you're surrounded with. So the divine energy, your trust in that, your focus on that is something which is going to get a lot of clarity in your life, a lot of good things in your life. That's something which we really see here. We are moving ahead. Week 5b, week how the month is going to treat you. So let's get ahead here. Okay. All right. So cards are pretty bright when it comes to the first week. I will elaborate to you how the energies are and what exactly you are gonna do in the month of July and how is it. So first, look at your June, prediction. Read it there on our website, and then go for the July one. Okay. So July is a month of strength. Is a month of a lot of clarity. It is a lot of not only physical, emotional strength. I'm talking about where you know how to tame those wild energies who are there around you, who are surrounding you, who are maybe trying to put you down. But then this time you have that energy, you have that power over them, wherein you will be able to put them down, and you will have that physical strength also, that if someone is trying to put you down, someone is trying to demean you, you are going to achieve your goal, your project, your target, well in time as per your planning, and no one will be able to either betray you or put you down. The first week is a very positive week for you. It goes for the relationship sector as well. So if your partner was acting a little rigid with you, he was not really, I will not say not going as per your command, but then he was not following you, or maybe you have some differences in terms of approach. First week of July might get a lot of clarity for you, and along with that, that compatibility thing which will come up basis your intervention in your relationship. So you will be able to not really put your partner down, but you'll be able to convince your partner, and then you'll be able to tackle them really well. That first week will bring a lot of positivity in your life. If you are having troubles in your relationship, since it is a generic reading, people who are having trouble in the relationship, this might and this will resonate with them only. Okay, this person who's taming down energies, who's is very powerful in the first week, he's moving to the second week, or you're moving to the second week, wherein you are acting like a giver in life. Giver means, a lot of people might approach you first for help. They might come up and say that, I need your help, and can you be my savior? If you don't save me, I will die down, and blah blah blah. But the positive part of the story is that you are someone who will be able to help people, not because you want to, but then you have that capability. You have those that strength in you, that you will be able to actually help people, and then be their savior in the situation. So you would want to help people, but then not by impacting yourself, and not by impacting your financial investments or savings. You will have enough for yourself, and then still you will be able to help people. You'll be able to give them your love, your affection, your finances, with which you will help them. And people might, this is not only finance, this will be some kind of a very genuine advice, very wise advice. You will become an advisor for someone who will come to you and say, oh, I need help with my relationship, can you help me? So that piece of wisdom is something given by you to them, will save their life, and then they will stand straight on their foot, and then on their legs, and then they'll be able to take the right decision. So you're acting like an advisor in their life. Also, along with that, I think that a lot of passion is ruling your cards in the month of July. Maybe a new love is coming your way, someone who's very aggressive, very passionate, very beautiful, and along with that, this person is very, very full of strength. This person is strong enough to take their decision. So this energy cannot be tamed down. You'll have to deal them with love and then with care. So if you're seeking a love, if you are getting to a new relationship, or you're thinking of about someone, here I will tell you that treat that person with respect, and then don't try to demean the person, because this person cannot be tamed down. Okay, note it down. All right. So moving to the next week, which is the third week of July, and see how are the energies. So July is bringing some positivity for you. Why and how? It is bringing some gains for you financially. So if you've invested somewhere, you had some investment in share market, or maybe a stock exchange where you're dealing with money, or some financial deposits you had done. So there you are gaining something. You are actually gaining some minor gains are happening a lot. It's like a very vast, or a dynamic kind of a benefit which is coming, or you're getting a lot of revenue here. No, it's a small small time investment. What you had done will give you some gains, but then it's not a very big investment which you have done, or maybe you're gaining something. So the small financial gain you're having, it at least something is better than nothing. So if you're getting something, be happy about that, right? Okay. So in the same week, if I talk about the third week, this you started as a person in July who's very full of strength, managing people, taming down people. He's very aggressive. He knows how to manage life. He's achieving his project. Second week, wherein along with all these strengths, you're helping people. You're actually meeting someone new who's full of aggression, love, and passion for you, and but then cannot be tamed down. The same energy goes in the third week, which is a positive energy again. So it is a positive month for you. Here, I will advise you that. There are two choices you might have in your love life, wherein one person is very aggressive, very passionate at the time, emotional also at the same time, but the other person who's coming in your life, who's actually entering your life, or maybe is there in your life right now, will be someone who will be very shrewd, very someone who talks from brain, not from heart. So you might not like it, or you might like it. That's your choice completely. But I think these are the two people who are coming in your life from a relationship perspective. If you're seeking a relationship, or your partner will start acting very, very shrewd, very, very unemotional, detached kind of a person he becomes, and that you don't like, because you want some freedom. But I think if I actually compare both the energies, at times bad things attract you more than good things. So maybe you will fall flat for this person who's very shrewd, very straightforward. You will like the approach. Maybe you will not like that lovey-dovey kind of an approach. You might go for someone who's very straightforward in life. So that could be something what you will actually like here. But then with this energy, be careful, because you might be making a wrong choice there by getting attracted to someone wrong, because that's going to get you into your shell. You would not want to talk to anyone. You get hurt with your decision. Or along with that, I think another energy which I get here is that financially you might don't want to spend too much on people. Also emotionally, you don't want to spend too much emotions on people. So third week, when you're taking decisions about your love life, be a little careful when you're picking people, when you're choosing people in your life to become a part of your life, because that's something is going on. and it's gonna get you into your breakup zone. So it might leave you in a situation wherein you would not want to be with someone for some time. Or maybe I feel like if you're in a relationship right now, third week might be a decision making kind of a week. So this very very smart, very beautiful energy, full of intellectual energy, is something that's going to hurt you a bit, and then you might not like that energy, and you would want to get ahead in life without him or her, or maybe give some space to yourself in the month of July. So July is full of opportunities. July is full of opportunities in terms of career, in terms of love, in terms of relationships. Be careful when you choose the person you want to be with in July, because that's gonna, that might leave you in a very bad shape. I'll not say a very disastrous depression kind of a shape, but then yeah, you learn something out of all the experiences. So this person will give you some learning, and then you again, obviously, in the month of August, you move ahead in life. And let's quickly ask your your relationship sector, that what advice they're giving you. The cards are giving you a relationship advice. If that is, what is the relationship advice they are giving you? Let's quickly see that. And it said, there isn't a soul on planet who doesn't crave your approval. Okay. And it says, it's a very beautiful message, and it is a very nice message. When I told you that there are two people you are going to deal with, the cards say that the only difference between a friend and a foe is, where love can grow. So where you invest love and it will grow, and where you will invest love and it will not grow. So again, look at the way these are consulting. These cards are consulting to each other and telling you that when you take the decision of love, when you take the decision of investing your love in someone, be careful, because you need to know where you're investing your emotions and where it is going to grow and where it is not going to grow at all. Okay, so take your decisions wisely, take your decisions nicely, and then go get ahead in life. Okay, ask your universe cards and see, universe, what is the message you're giving to the beautiful Aries out there, and what is it that you're telling them in the month of July, how the life is going to be for them, how the life should be for them. Okay, so let's quickly see that. And it says, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Obviously, why the card says such a, it gives you such a message. Remember, we're going back to the third week of your a reading, when I said that there's a person who's coming in your life, or maybe your partner, who's acting very shrewd, maybe acting like a detached kind of a person, hurting you. This person's personality is, mind-blowing, good, attractive, very nice, but it is you who need to understand what is important for you. Love, beauty, fake beauty, intellectual kind of a thing, detachment is important for you, or attachment of emotion is something which is irrelevant to you. So that's your decision, and this is why cards are telling you that your energy will create your reality. If you put your energy and then you get attracted to the energies which are negative, you create your reality. That will become your reality, right? And that is what you will manifest for yourself. So manifestation is something which is very powerful, and I will say that you're focusing on if you're focusing on wrong things, you will manifest wrong things for yourself. So be very very careful, people. And the last message for you is mediumship. Okay, looks like that some departed lover, someone who has gone long way away from you, wants to come back in your life, is knocking on your door. So if he or she is knocking on your door and you think that the person has changed, you can give him a chance, and a fair chance. Do a proper back check of the person and then try to give him a chance, because that's something you can very much do. You might get the chance. A past lover, past relationship might come and knock back on your door. So you have to decide, what do you want to do in life? How do you want to take it? And if you want to take it ahead, or you don't want to take it ahead, right? So take care of yourself. Take your decisions wisely. Contact me on 8448901791. I will repeat the number again with the code of the country. It's 91, which belongs to India. 8448901791. That's my WhatsApp number. I do reply quite instantly on that, so you will get a reply very very soon and very very quickly. And my Gmail ID will be blossomlifetarot@gmail.com. So please reach me there also if you want to. And my website will be www.blossomlifetarot.com. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Be nice to people. And be nice to yourself also. Take care. Bye bye.